Hello, this is Seth Lewis from Lantern Home Inspections. Here to perform a sewer line camera inspection on property 17993 Northwest Dustin Lane, Beaverton, Oregon 97006. Current time is 1:27 p.m. on August 11, 2026. House is facing south. There's the south street there. Front entry right behind me. Walkway around the corner is your driveway. Here behind this bush is a 3-inch ABS cleanout. That's where I'm going to attempt to access. Back the line for a minute here to get some of these spider webs off. Hard time getting okay, I do believe the head of my camera is facing downstream. I'm going to zero out my foot counter. Purpose of this inspection is to determine the overall condition and serviceability of the sewer lateral for this property to the city main. And I'm beginning the scope now. We're in 3-inch ABS still. At around 29 feet. There is some root intrusion, but as you can see, it's not inhibiting flow. But at 29 feet, that is going to fail, but I do believe that that can be corrected with a hydrojet or a chain grinder. There's nothing obstructing the flow path. It doesn't look like the separation from the joint is very large. It just looks like it's coming through. But I'm going to go all the way. The city main before I start. It's quite significant. Oh, no, there's something in the line there. That's probably what that was. I'm just going to keep going so I can push that out. So at 56 feet, we have reached the city main. I'm going to go ahead and pull back from here to that point where there's some root coming through the transition. You can see the water receded, maybe a small little belly, but there was just some toilet paper in the flow path causing that water to stand the way it was when I was going forward. And there it is. That, again, it is a root intrusion, and I'll fail every root intrusion just to have it evaluated by a licensed professional. I do believe that that can just be chain grinded. Probably not chain grinded considering it's not cast iron, but definitely hydrojetted. That can all be taken out and small little repair. I'm going to fail that section. I'm going to try to pause it and locate it and mark it. Okay, I've located and marked that place on the grass. Again, looks like even residue from a past, but again, it is a root intrusion, which means those roots are coming from the outside into that joint where the transition material is joining. So that's just going to have to be looked at. Quick correction, I'm sure, but I will fail it for that purpose. So this does conclude the sewer line camera inspection for this property. As you saw with me going to and from the city main. At the material transition point, the joint does have a small root coming. It's not obstructing the flow path. It doesn't look like there's not a big offset in the line, just coming through the seam. So that does have to be evaluated, possibly hydrojetted out. But that does seem to me to be what the correction should be at this point. But I will defer to a licensed professional to evaluate that section of pipe. So this does fail the sewer line camera inspection for this property. I will have a written report and this video upload for you and your relative view. Thank you for choosing Lantern Inspections.